I want to tell you a little bit about a new lesson that we have up at Totally Guitars on 40,000 Headmen, a song that was, of course, first done by Traffic and then showed up on a live Traffic album, Welcome to the Canteen, in a couple of years later, and even used as the title for Dave Mason and Jim Capaldi's tour in the late 80s, early 90s, and the 40,000 Headmen tour. But I put this lesson together as an ear training exercise, really designed for you to try to figure out the chords by listening to them, paying attention to what notes you hear in the bass, whether a chord is major or minor, and the little melody that happens at the beginning. So here are a couple of excerpts from it, if you want to see, I'll show you a little bit what happened in the lesson. And if you'd like to see the rest of the lesson, it's available at Totally Guitars now. It's part of our Target program, which is our monthly subscription program. And we also have a lot of free stuff if you want to get started on some easier songs. This one's not too difficult, but it's got a cool little riff, a cool little intro, and a couple of interesting changes in the chord progression. So a couple of shots here from the lesson on 40,000 Headmen, and come visit us at Totally Guitars when you can. So part of my plan for this lesson was to do it without a chart and without tab. I may add one later. We'll kind of see how it goes after a few people have messed around with it and see if how it's evolved. But in the meantime, when you hear this bass note, it should jump out at you like like a lightning bolt. That is the lowest note we have on the guitar. And then when you hear this chord, it should be clearly different than like this. So what you should have heard there was our low E, and that the whole thing was revolving around an E minor chord. And then the logical thing to do is figure out what other chords are likely to happen with E minor. Okay, and last thing, that little riff. You could even have a hammer on. We're hitting the E in the bass and getting the next strum on beat 2, 1, 2, and on beat 3, sliding up to F sharp, the 4th fret, and on beat 4, doing a pull off from E to D, maybe throwing in a hammer on.